We have told Jackson to behave.
No, I've been told.
I'm ready to roll. Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome to Hard Hat Chat. We've got an interesting topic today, I think. What do you think?
Yes, all right.
Yeah.
It's a subject that I like.
Hard hats and first days, someone in the office suggested.
All right.
So, inside the life of a construction apprentice.
And we found one.
We have found one. Yeah. Construction apprentice.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Jackson, and I'm the apprentice.
The apprentice.
He's the apprentice.
I'm the one and only.
Does that make you Lord Sugar, Dan?
Technically.
Yeah, it could do. I've never really liked that show. I preferred the American version of The Apprentice.
As you'd expect, with Donald Trump.
Because it was just a bit more theatrical.
Yeah.
It's a bit more epic with Donald Trump, yeah.
I forgot he'd done it.
The guy, he was like, literally, he was a TV presenter, and he's become the president of the United States. Let's not get political.
It's mad, isn't it, really?
But
The Simpsons did predict it, though.
Yeah, amazing on that show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whole nother episode. Kurt.
What? Of the
Simpsons?
Simpsons?
The Simpsons, the way they predict stuff. Amazing. I love The Simpsons. I could watch The Simpsons when I get home and I just want to chill.
Yeah.
Which is not very often.
Well, you want to.
Yeah, I want to, but I don't get a chance to. I could just put Simpsons on and watch it. Timeless.
That's another reference to The Simpsons. I think we spoke about that when we're talking about Sky and the fact that it's just Simpsons on repeat. Yeah, nice. How do you feel about The Simpsons, Jackson?
I like it. I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Yeah.
But
a lot of young people don't like it now, do they?
So Jackson's a bit of an enigma.
Yeah.
Right. So I will explain about Jackson. So he's not like every other young person, but he is very much an advocate for people being, or young people getting a bad rep for just the fact that they're young. Because we will quite often in a trade, you get to your mid-30s and you forget that you was young. You forget that you was a bit naive. Let's go back to day one. What I done to Jackson was pretty horrible, to be honest.
Okay.
I just thought he needed moulding. And I wasn't trying to be mean, but I thought I'll put him with the only guy that don't speak English.
Oh, yeah.
On the whole firm.
Yeah.
Now, when I say don't speak English, he speaks like
here and there,
a level of what we now understand. But he doesn't generally converse in English, right? So I was like, hey, we got this 17-year-old. Ark, we nicknamed him something else. Just we shortened his name even more.
Yes.
Chipmunk.
And I was like, have Jackson with you. And that was it. It was like the middle of winter. It was horrible. It rained every day, Jackson, didn't it?
Yeah, it's horrible.
It was freezing cold when it weren't raining. And I think for the first 3 weeks, Jackson didn't say nothing to me.
Yeah. Because
he said nothing to me.
He also ended up at trying to break through the hardest car park known to man as well,
Highlands,
didn't he? Doing that trenching job up there.
Yeah.
We was there all night, me and Liam.
Yeah.
So there's a few things that have moulded him. So I believe we've done the right thing with Jackson. And like I say, he is a bit of an enigma. He's not like some of the others we've had over the years. He does really want to learn. And then about 2 months in to him being here, what did I say to you, Curt?
We've got to get rid of him. Oh, sorry, no.
I think I did say that. But I probably said that a few times about him since. But no, as soon as he was 18, we let him go out in a truck, didn't we? Because he was then insured on our fleet policy. So we was like, right, let's give him the longest wheelbase thing we can find. Now you'll really learn how to drive.
I think your words were something like, I think he's got it.
Yeah. Because he wakes up every day. He's the first one in. Jackson, by the way, you're not getting a pay rise here. This is just me explaining what it's like. Like, he's keen. He comes to work. He brings his own tools to work. Yeah, he's keen. We say to him, jump down that muddy hole. He's just getting involved. They're all the things that I like about, that I was like. But I think, Curt, the word you're looking for is I said to you,
he reminds me of a young Dan Carey.
In 5 years' time, he will be the MD.
You did say that. You definitely said that.
Because he gets it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Whether that's a bit grooming or not, I don't know.
I've heard that a few times about the MD.
Yeah.
Not about grooming.
Not about grooming.
No, it's just
only once.
I see. So then I have conversations with Jackson, which are different to other youngsters. So he gets
Oh,
the
he's-
wider world. He
yeah.
doesn't necessarily get the education system.
No.
So take us back to school, Jackson. What happened
Well,
at school?
how did you get started?
What, in school?
Yeah.
Well, tell us.
I
tell
believe I
us,
was about
tell us
six.
Tell
about
us your
school.
journey.
I hated school, personally. I just think it's very outdated. It was started by a guy who made school to stay rich and keep everyone else in line. I think you're labelled in school. You're labelled, and then you're, what's the word, like, not determined. Like, so you put in sets and you're for your different.
So
skill
you
level.
struggled with your academia.
Yes, I did. Pretty
Which
badly.
I
failed everything.
also struggled with. And then what happened?
I got kicked out in year 10 when I was 15.
Yeah.
I started working, and then I got allowed back into school. So I went back there for year 11, done my GCSEs, finished them on the Friday, and then the Monday I got a job and I started working, and then that's what I've been doing since. Not very exciting, but
And you love to work, don't you?
I love working.
Jackson
Keeps
will
me
ask
busy.
me if there's work Sunday evenings. So he'd be like, he'd just do 7 days and then he'd want to do an 8th day. And he's keen at the moment, which we want to harness, but at the same time, I see it as like my role to say to him, have a rest day, do this, do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he will just work all the time.
Yeah. No, you've got
Which
to build that in from, and
I love.
experience teaches you that.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
But he won't listen to me because what he'll do is he'll think, Dan's told me not to do something, so I'll do something else.
But isn't that what you would have done?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I've always enjoyed listening to older people than me that have got the experience. I've always enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's good to learn, isn't it? From experience.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson, I'm not that much older than you. I could literally be your brother.
About 40 years.
Be your
40
brother.
years. Jackson,
No, you could be his dad.
So we was one day, it was cold.
Easily be his dad.
It was cold on site, and we're all sitting in the site hut, and we're all sitting around, and it was waiting for the rain to pass, or waiting for a lorry to come, and Jackson was like guessing people's ages.
Oh,
You know what he
no.
guessed me at?
No.
Go on.
55.
Wowzers.
55. He said to his governor that you look 20 years older than you are.
Flipping heck.
You
Just
can really
means you're
go off
wise.
people, can't you?
It means you're wise.
It's because then he backtracked. Then he said, because you come across wiser than your years, Dan.
That's what people say to me when I challenge their
Core 4's HU.
Core 4's age me. Oh, I'm glad.
You look so fresh that day you walked in a suit. And then I've not seen you in a suit since.
No.
You like come in, you was hopping and skipping.
Yeah. Full of the joys of spring.
And then we broke you down.
Yep.
Welcome.
So, a typical day in the life then, Jackson.
Okay, so I wake up. I like to give myself.
I mean, everyone wakes up, but yeah, a typical life. So
Not a typical day in the life of everybody.
I suppose not everybody wakes up, so I suppose that's where he's gone with it.
I like to give myself an hour before I leave. So if I've got to be there at 7, I'll get up at about 10 to 6, 5 to 6. I like to
See, that is unlike most teenagers,
and that's a good tip.
Because I used to just get up, especially for school. I used to get up like 10 minutes before, and I'd rush in, and I'd feel groggy all day. And then I'd done that whilst I was working, and you realise you can't get a lot done when you feel really tired, because all you can think about is how you want to go to bed again, because you're all tired. You've not eaten, stuff like that. You've not got to wash your face. I get to work, and then usually we'd know the agenda the night before, and then I'm doing whatever I've been tasked to do for the day.
90% of the time, you're doing general groundwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're digging trenches, we're cutting things, using new bits of plant and equipment. Yeah. Like handheld tools. You've shown more of an interest than others when it comes to there is a need now to be further trained.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to get an MVQ. So like you're just about to enroll into an MVQ, which will give you an MVQ level 3 in groundworks. And then basically you'll have a pathway off the back of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, for some people, that would take 2 years to complete. We've already got a lot of Jackson's information. He's already done a lot of things. So he's going to complete his within 4 to 5 months. And then the pathway off the back of it, so you can choose like a pathway. You could be concrete finishing. You could be bitumen reinstatement, like in the highways. There was loads and loads that you could do, formwork and false work. And that's more sort of carpentry based,
No.
but it still comes under groundwork.
What of the jobs you've done? Just think back over the past couple of months, and not necessarily the jobs as a whole, but what sort of tasks do you enjoy more than others?
See, I like them all. I don't want to be like the guy who says he loves work, but I do like.
Sounds like it.
You can see it though, because you do just crack on.
I do just like being in like physical work, being involved, stuff like that. Personal favourite. I liked doing slabs with Arc. That was fun. It's pretty on my favourite.
I love the fact that he's called Arcadius, and we
called him
Al
for 2 months.
That was Rob's fault though, wasn't it?
He was calling him Chipmunk for a month.
And he says, so when he rings up and he leave a voicemail, like he say his name and then he go, Al, because he thinks that's how we all know him. But he's sort of stuck now, isn't it? Nickname?
Yeah.
He's very good as well, isn't he? Like, and ones like that, you can actually just by watching them learn.
Yeah,
learn
really
a lot of stuff.
I've said to I try to not speak down to Jackson and try to be like a leading, like a nice example to him, because it's very easy in this game to get stuck up with one or two people and think that's the way of doing it.
Yeah.
So what I've said to Jackson is, you've got to get the experience off of everyone. You've got to get yourself around. He'll be with different gangs on different days, and he's got to learn, and then not necessarily take one thing as gospel. He needs to be like, there's different ways of doing everything.
Yeah.
And there's some pretty skilled guys, some pretty knowledgeable guys on this firm, and it's good for Jackson to have a bit of all of that around him that'll make him well-rounded.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't have to listen to me all the time. I mean, I am the fountain of all knowledge.
You do say that.
Yeah, exactly. But he doesn't have to just listen to me.
Yeah, it's getting an idea of all.
But if he knows what's good for him. I suppose with slabbing particularly as well, you get to see something looking pretty rough to looking good and almost finished very quickly. Right, so that's best job. What's the one you hate?
Anything when it's raining, I hate. Or painting. I don't like painting.
Yeah, he keeps saying this to me. Like, we don't get much painting.
No, we don't. That's
but
what I was thinking.
We've had a few bits where
I still do it. I don't mind, but painting's not.
All he tells me is my mum does the painting.
No, you're making me sound like a sexist.
no.
And she does the cleaning.
Yeah,
and cooks my food.
It's because you're still young. You'll be doing it yourself soon enough. But he doesn't like painting.
And
I'll tolerate it.
Painting in the rain is awful.
Impossible.
Well. Yeah. Nice. So there are obviously, you've spoken pretty positively about everything really, but there are challenges. Obviously physical work whilst you're young, it's not too much of a headache.
Yeah, it's actually easier. Yeah, when you're younger.
Mental pressure, again, it's probably easier to deal with when you're young, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't really feel it, to be honest.
I feel like we're not putting enough pressure on this guy.
No,
yeah, I think so.
No, it's not me saying that.
We're not putting enough responsibility on him.
No, there is still pressure, but that's why you're with people who have knowledge, so you ask them, so you're less prone to making a mistake when you're doing something.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I think it's a good answer. Respect.
Yeah, you've got to get over that when you're my age. You're not going to get the respect that someone.
I feel like he's done pretty well earning it, though.
Yeah, I feel like I'm.
Yeah, everyone says when you get the older guard, and we won't mention no names, but when you get the older guard, say, he's all right, that Jackson.
Yeah.
He'll be all right with me.
Or ask him for you.
They don't talk like that. Ask him for you is the big one.
Yeah.
So historically, what we've had is younger people that we can't place with teams.
Yeah.
Then it's difficult.
That's difficult.
What, because no one wants to work with them? Or
you get, it's not just younger people, it's people in general. When we sit in here and we decide what's got to be done, because we look at it from a company point of view of what we got to do and when we got to do it, and then we get to a point where we think that person can't go with them because they don't get on. That's when we have to look at it as an overall strategic point of view from the business. Makes that job more difficult than it could.
Oh, 100%. It's just, it's something you don't want to have to think about. So that's when it's nice when you do get ones who are like, oh, yeah, give me. Well, sometimes they do say Jackson.
Yeah.
Nice. So the good things then that come from apprenticeships, I would say we've seen this one already in your time here, and it already, like in the discussion we've had, like how it builds your confidence.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
Yeah, I'd say so. I was pretty quiet when I first started. I didn't really talk to him.
He was quiet.
No, he was.
He didn't say "bo" to a ghost.
He wouldn't come into the office when he got back.
No. He now comes into the office, but we've got no carpet, so we actually don't want him in the office.
No. Trying to get him to stay out now. Teamwork as well. I think that sort of buys into people. You're getting used to one another.
I think, Curt, don't you? When you go to work, it really shapes you as a person.
Yeah.
Because it depends on, again, the environment that you're in. But say if you're a young lad and you're hanging around on the streets and you don't really know what you're going to do with yourself, you haven't got a purpose. But when you come to work and you're hanging out with, it's the real world.
Gives you a routine as well.
Yeah.
Keeps you in shape.
Otherwise, it's very easy to get wrapped up in like crap old gangster stories.
I don't know about
but as a young lad, like it is, if you was going to the pub and you just listen to people down the pub,
you'd be like them.
Yeah,
you'll
be like them.
Yeah.
So now you're hanging around with one of Essex's top entrepreneurs. That's self-proclaimed, by the way. And Curt.
Oh, that's not nice.
No.
That's fine. I can deal with it. I've got broad shoulders.
That should rub off on you, how we do stuff. And it does rub off on him.
So I think he got away with, like, not initiation, because I think that's got like bad connotations these days, but like you have it in football clubs, don't you, with like the songs or...
Yeah, you can get some bad initiation.
Go and get us the left-handed screwdrivers. Go and get us the tartan paint.
Yeah, but you've got to be quite thick for stuff like that, in you, like a left-handed saw.
Yeah.
What was the one Rick was saying the other day? Skirting board ladder, wasn't
it? Yeah. Yeah, you still ain't found it, have you?
Nah, all a long wait. I just had to stay there for ages.
They're all the classics that come along later. When I went to work as a 15-year-old, if I knocked the bricky muck up wrong, they'd throw it at me. If that happened to Jackson now, he'd probably be able to ring HR.
Yeah, I'd complain.
There is a difference, exactly.
Yeah.
Because he's
just get on with it.
Not necessarily him.
No, but like
from
shifting
that era.
culture.
There's a massive shift in culture. Like if there was, and we used to have sand tips in areas, and we'd be knocking up. And if there was a stone in the bricky muck, they'd throw that at you, at your head, off the scaffold, because that's just what it was. It was your job to get it right, and you didn't get the job right.
Best way to learn, though, isn't it? I guess
it hurt a few times.
Yeah,
but then I learned.
Yeah.
It's all about learning, isn't it? So, I mean, sort of what caused this episode to come about was when we've spoken about difficulties in getting young people interested in construction. Why do you, as a young person, think that is the case?
I think it's very like even-sided. I think a lot of people don't have the time or money to focus so much on teaching a young person whilst they've also got to work. And I think a lot of young people, there's so many stuff you can do nowadays, and you can get paid by just sitting online. So I think a lot of people, and especially people my age, are a lot more lazy, and they're not as urgent to make more money and build themselves a future and get a job. And then I think, I don't really know why, but I've always had a job. I've never really struggled. I've been working since I was 15.
We, funnily enough, discussed yesterday, by the time he's 19 and in his early 20s, he'd be on more money than a guy with a family in his mid-30s.
Yeah.
Because the pathway that he's chosen.
Yeah.
And then the value that he brings to the company.
Yeah, I thought people kids don't realise that, do they?
No.
As well.
That, he'd be 20, early 20s and easily doing 50 grand a year.
Do you think it's a glamour thing? Because like you said about like earning money online and like everyone wants to be like a YouTuber.
Yeah, I think...
No offence, Dan.
What are you trying to say, mate?
I think that plays a part, but I think it's more just the hunger. I don't think people are as hungry to make money nowadays because I don't know. Just like a lot of my mates, they don't seem to have that urge to want to have a job and make money and build themselves a future, learn how to like perfect a craft, stuff like that. People just like everyone's at college for an extra 3 years after school.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You end up being 19.
That's changed now, isn't it?
I think we've got like a mini Simon Squibb on our hands here.
Yeah, I think you could be right. Yeah. It keeps coming back to school, doesn't it? And broken education.
Years ago, that was how you was judged. I think it's a bit more acceptable now. I mean, people still judge you by it. But Curt, do we honestly get people here where we go, "Oh, what GCSEs did you get?"
No.
The CVs I get where people are telling me what GCSEs they got, we don't even interview them. Because what's the point? What does that matter? What they done when they was 14 and 16 and now they're in their 30s.
I remember having a day off work to get my GCSE results.
Didn't even bother.
And then, I've never used them since.
Yeah, I didn't pick mine up. They just sent them online.
I wanted to know. It's an ego thing.
And then the bottom line is like, the bank don't care. If you're going to pay your mortgage.
No, exactly, yeah.
They want you to pay your mortgage with money. They don't care if it come because you've got...
But what did you get in your...
a nice A-level.
exams when you were 16?
And it's difficult. I've been ostracised in my life because I haven't done them sorts of things. Like I haven't got no qualifications in construction. Actually, what did we find out that I've got, Curt?
I don't know. I've got a print
on
out
some
of it.
government website. On like a master listener or something.
Something like that. Oh yeah, it was that, wasn't it? It was a strange.
I can't even remember doing the MVQ. I'd done an MVQ in carpentry.
Maybe it was another Daniel Carey.
It was definitely me.
I'm CPR qualified.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've got I could put it on my CV. I've got a CPR.
I think we've got a new first aider sorted there.
Yeah, let's just put that on the back of his high vis. In fact, get me a permanent marker and I'll write it on.
CPR trained.
Yeah.
But all of that shows sort of like, I don't know, a bit of a drive, having something about you, doesn't it really, to crack on. So there's a bit of advice to future apprentices, and I want to see if you agree, because you're better off asking somebody who's actually doing it, aren't you, rather than ChatGPT. Right, number 1, show up early, shut up and pay attention, it says.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Oh, can I answer them as well?
Yeah, actually.
I'll let Jackson answer.
So there we go. We'll get the apprentice and the master.
Okay.
Oh, am I really the master?
Yes. You can start calling him Grasshopper.
Master Carey.
Number 2, ask questions, then ask more. There's no shame in not knowing, just in pretending that you do.
To an extent. But yeah, I do agree with that. If you're constantly asking questions, especially if you've been told already, they're going to start saying to you, do you not listen?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it should add and listen to the answer.
But it's always good to ask questions.
Master?
100%. No such thing as a silly question.
Just silly people.
Ask the question. It's a lot cheaper to ask the question, told you out.
Yeah.
Another saying, the old measure twice, cut once.
Yeah.
That applies to that and this.
Yeah, I wonder if Billy's going to cut his hand off.
Well, let's hope not. He's been trained so that he shouldn't, but...
he has got an MVQ in carpentry.
All will be revealed. Right, number 3. In fact, we've already mentioned this about you. Bring your own tools, even if it's just the basics. It shows that you're committed.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
He was well chuffed when he got his own shovel. Like, genuinely.
Yeah, I
nice.
bought my own shovel. It's my baby. I don't know where it is, actually. I think it's at Leighton.
Oh, look.
Now he doesn't know where it is.
Yeah, it's his baby that he's left behind.
Yeah, shocking.
A little bit of life advice, mate. Don't leave your actual baby behind anywhere.
I'll try my best.
Say yes to the rubbish jobs. Digging trenches or sweeping the van is how trust gets built.
Yeah, definitely.
This is great advice.
100%.
I don't know how you can turn 100%.
Down work. He's good at it, but what he sometimes doesn't like is maybe he's worked really hard. And then I think everyone finds this, but you've got to understand it from my point of view then, Jackson. It's almost never good enough. So I'll always pull a hole in something.
No, I don't mind it.
It says more about Dan than it does about you.
Yeah.
Do you think? No, I just look at it and I think
could be better.
No, it's whatever
he
angle
hasn't
you approach
quite swept that out well enough.
Yeah. But there's always, if you, like you saying about always trying to learn from more experienced people as well. That's part of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, It's if you keep making the same mistakes,
Then
that's
he knows I'm trying the like the old school things. Like I used to pack the tools away in the van and get the tools out of the van, and I'd know for what task we was doing for how to set things up. And I'm trying to, like, we have got thousands and thousands of tools worth thousands and thousands of pounds. I'm trying to install in Jackson when he's with me that this is how we do things. If we're going out, we're cutting and pitching a roof at the moment down the road. Little bit of carpentry. You wouldn't always have your ground workers do that, would you?
No.
But we're going to do that down the road.
Yeah.
And then we're taking just one toolbox for cut and pitching. We're not taking every single thing that we got.
Yeah, because you don't need every single thing.
We don't need every single thing. But we are also putting the scaffold up for that job as well, just because we're awesome multi-traders.
I don't know about scaffolding. Never done that. I'll give it a go.
Not yet.
We've got a drawing for the scaffold.
How are you with Lego?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to love Lego.
There
That's
you are.
good.
Follow the drawing.
That's it. The final bit of advice it says is don't quit too early. The first few months are tough, but they will get better.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you just got to stick it out. If you speak,
I thought that first couple of weeks, I thought
He ain't up to
we'd kill him off, mate.
Really?
Yeah, it took me about two months to like you.
Oh, very nice.
Nah. You never know, because when you start anything new, it's like anything. We'll have new starters here in their 40s that will start really well for 2 to 3 weeks, and then they will drop off straight away, and they drop into their own ways after 3-4 weeks, won't they?
Yeah.
That's what happens, isn't it? Every new starter comes in here saying they are the one.
So that's one thing he hasn't done. And what we were talking about in the office earlier, about people that tell you like what they're doing or tell you how good they are the ones that generally aren't.
Yeah, there's no need to brag, is there?
If you just get on and do it, quite quickly people see
your reputation will precede
you. Yeah. Good. So that concludes your appraisal, Jackson.
Yes. You're now going to be deducted money.
There's a few things we didn't like there.
When I used to be on like £30 a week.
I was on 150 when I first started, but that was only 2 years ago.
Well, you're doing all right now, mate, aren't you?
That's the same. What we've always found, I suppose, is in construction, there's certain trades that lend themselves really well to apprenticeships.
Electrical, plumbing, carpentry,
brickies.
It's hard when you've got to be the most awesome trade of them all and a ground worker because you're putting everything together.
Yeah.
A bit like, carpenters would say they were the king of the trade because they're the one that's touching everything. That's why I think we've made up our own thing away from the school system. Yeah, we get a vocational qualification at the end of it, which will say you are this, and essentially then pigeonhole you, because in a tier 1 world now, you've got to be pigeonholed to,
and that's all you can do. You're not good for anything else.
Yeah, until you get. I think we've seen a change recently with the older guys. Tier 1s are accepting. They are accepting that if you have got a skilled guy, they can do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, as long as they're not doing electrical work, gas work, some of them specialisms. Even, what I said earlier, putting up a scaffold. Yeah, got a scaffold ticket. That's why I can do it.
Is it hard to do, scaffolding? Doesn't seem hard,
not really.
But nothing ever really does until you do it.
It depends what you're building.
Yeah.
We are literally putting a access
lot,
bird cage up for us to get to a roof, aren't we? It's like next to nothing.
Be all right.
So I've got a fact for you.
You'll be all right, yeah.
So construction apprenticeship wages are just set by a national minimum wage. So generally under 19 at $7.55 an hour.
But we wouldn't.
No.
We pay more than that.
Yeah.
Aren't we awesome to work for?
You're the best.
There you go.
You don't just need to say that, Jackson.
You're the worst then.
Take that back. So some construction apprenticeships pay around £23,000 a year.
God, that's a lot for an apprentice, isn't it?
I think if you worked yours out,
don't test my
you want to take that back?
Yeah. People.
I didn't mean that to sound as threatening as it might have been. Take that back. Right, so I've got a few questions here for you then, Jackson.
Spicy meatball.
It's sort of like our quick fire 4, but It's
but written by AI.
yeah. So how did you deal with being the new person on site?
You sort of keep your head down. You just work hard. You be polite. If someone tells you to do something, you do it. If they say you've done it wrong, you say sorry and you do it again. Or if they then do it, you just watch what they do, so you know you've got to do it right next time.
He's a wise guy.
That's a good answer.
And I watched this guy do that.
Yeah.
And I watched him with an incredibly, and I've been in the game 20 years, an incredibly difficult manager on this one job.
Yes.
That he started on. And I watched him win the heart of the manager over.
Yeah, he did.
By that.
Yeah.
By doing just that. And then that is when I think I said to you, this guy is more than...
Yeah, that literally is the time, the timing of it. Yeah.
Because that's what it takes to be a well-rounded individual. So he's got that. Not everyone can learn that.
No.
And then what he done off the back of that was gained himself some respect there.
Yeah, good. Well done.
Never kick off as well. Never kick off at them.
No. If you weren't in construction, what would you be doing?
I don't know. Probably working retail, maybe.
Fair enough.
Working in retail. What shop?
I can't. Can I say the name? I used to work at Sainsbury's, didn't I? So pretty. No, actually, I wouldn't be doing retail.
So that's why he's gone into construction. He just likes oranges.
I don't know. I've always wanted to be a chef when I was younger, but and a footballer and a boxer.
Mm-hmm. It's quite hard to combine all three, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
A chef. Well, I don't know.
Maybe
in this
one
day
day.
and age,
There's
there's probably a TV show out there for that.
Curtis Woodhouse was a footballer and a boxer.
No,
I don't know what his cooking's like.
there's been a few of those. There's been a few. There was an actor who was a boxer, wasn't there?
Did he pay for Palace or something? I don't know.
No, I don't remember.
No, it's too young.
How old do you feel every time we have to say that?
I know, it's just silly, isn't it? It's not even... I think the references I'm pulling out there are probably from when I was still older than him.
Yeah. Well, the good old days, 2003, 2004.
Yeah. So what will you do when your apprenticeship is over?
Be qualified and bully all the new apprentices.
Oh,
no,
that's not what I expected.
No, I don't mean that. I will. Well, I'll still be learning, won't I? Even when my apprenticeship's done, because you're still learning.
Good answer.
While you're always working.
You morph into that MD role,
but he will. I think before long, he will have the next generation of young people with him.
Yeah,
to inspire.
I'll teach them the ways.
As long as you teach them the right ways.
Yeah.
Then that way, what Jackson will now find is that he could shape the next 10 years of his life with building his own teams around him.
Yeah, sort of team leader roles next and things like that.
Yeah, team leader role. It's a basic, he's got a good understanding of RAMs, safe system of works, plant check sheets.
Do you know what? That's the benefit, though.
And it's the benefit of being younger.
Yeah.
Because he said, oh, no, I don't do no paperwork to me originally. And then it's not really paperwork, is it? It's kind of ticking a box.
It's just ticking
boxes. And then like a pure register, like who wants to do that?
Yeah.
No one wants to do it.
No.
But Jackson just understands it's got to be done.
Yeah. And he's coming into like construction sites where that's already like that's just accepted. You've not known a site to be any different, have you?
Yeah.
So like you're not having to relearn anything. It is just yeah, it's good. So finally, then, what personality traits make someone successful in an apprenticeship?
Good attention to detail, listening, work hard, never ever be late. I don't think I've ever been late yet.
No, I don't think you have.
No, never be late or miss a day of work without saying why, and at least the day before as well, because that'll mess.
But can I just say,
that's made me smile so much.
But can I just say, a lot of these things that Jackson's coming out with,
the bare minimum,
are probably testament to his parents bringing him up right.
Yeah,
because not all young people think like this.
No, or even slightly older people.
So your parents done all right, Jackson. With you.
Yeah,
and that makes us sound old.
Yeah. It really does, doesn't it? It's such a sensible thing for me to say as well.
So sensible.
Why have I been so sensible lately?
Sensible Dan.
That's what they say. Have you seen The Yard recently, Curt? Have you seen how sensible I've been lately?
It's so clean.
No. I just thought, with the new container sales business.
Well, yeah, that's why it's so clean, ready for the containers.
Store 4, look us up, baby.
Right, I've got some closest to pin questions for us to finish on.
Let's do that, yeah. Hang on. Am I winning?
Yeah, substantially.
Yeah.
What's this? Close.
Two questions this time.
It's golfing terminology
Yeah.
because Curtis likes golf.
So
Actually, I think on the very first one I said closest to ball, and you corrected me and said no, we're going nearest to pin.
Maybe.
So, because Dan's a secret golfer, you see.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Right,
Call me the Tiger Woods of Eastwood.
the Tiger Eastwood. How many construction apprenticeships were started in the UK last year?
All like proper ones.
Yeah. Don't say your answer.
Right. So you've just basically, Jackson, you just got to come up with a number.
What? When can I say it whenever? Or does
Yeah.
it-
You just got to come up with
when
like
you've got it. Yeah.
a number.
I've got a number.
Say the number.
18,000.
Oh, I was
going 30,000.
I was gonna say 25,000.
I don't think it'd be that high.
I actually can't reveal the answer yet because we've got two questions.
Okay.
Oh no, I actually might be able to. So,
because this is the old
or
printy the answer on the back.
around 27,000.
Oh, God.
So I was only 2,000 out. You were 3,000 out.
I was way off.
No, you was only
10,000. 9,000.
nine. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty close for this.
That's not enough, is it?
I've just got my first point, by the way.
Well done.
But yes, also yeah, that's not enough. That's true, actually.
That's not enough. I thought I was very low at 30,000. You think of how many people are there?
It is low.
That's really low, yeah.
That's low. We need a lot of houses, and we can't build them quick enough. And we're wondering why. We don't have the labour.
And you've got
What's the fallout rate of that?
Well, I was going to say you've got people retiring as well. Yeah, that's just started.
Yeah,
that's not completed.
I thought the number was going to be 100,000. That's why I went at 30,000. I thought it'd be closest. Anyway,
yeah, that's
move
really
on.
low. That,
yeah,
you've got 1 point on the ball. Chalk him up 1.
Well happy with that. Oh, right. So I should have looked at the next question. What percentage of apprentices complete their programs?
Oh, that'd be little.
We'll go reverse.
Based on that, I reckon 60%.
Nah,
I think it's lower than that.
I reckon 35.
I'm gonna split the difference.
That's really bad then.
And
if it's like 30 odd percent,
48%.
So is it percentage?
Yeah. So you've gone 60, 35, 48.
Yeah.
Oh, 60 to 65.
Oh,
Hey, winner! Oh, he's back on the ball.
Yeah.
So I basically cancelled out the one that you've got, and I'm still ahead of you by so many.
I thought you were way lower than that.
So
I was thinking that the funders probably force a lot of it. So I reckon that, if you're going to the local college, they sort of get you through because they get £9,000 a head or whatever they get. I don't know what the figure is nowadays.
So you've only got about 16,000 then completing their apprenticeships a year.
That is low.
Very low.
And you think how many people are retiring each year?
Yeah, and we've got the best guy.
It's true.
So I think we're going to do we're going to find some like Apprentice of the Year award.
I'm the only apprentice, though.
No, like a construction award.
Oh, yeah.
And we're
nominate
Jackson.
I see.
We nominate him.
We'll have to send him videos of you.
Obviously, we can't do the NASC award because he's just admitted live to this international podcast that he doesn't know how to do scaffolding.
No, but he hasn't been trained yet, has he?
I know.
Yeah,
he's going to learn.
Oh, we know later.
That's why I've got our training facilities in the.
Yeah, when I'm screaming at him, we know later. So that's how I communicate with people these days.
So thank you, Jackson. How was your first podcast experience?
It was good.
Lots of firsts for Jackson here.
Lots of firsts, yeah. Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Maybe we'll have Jackson back in 6 months and we'll see if he managed to last another 6 months.
Little review, yeah. We'll get to 6 months. I'm do you remember Jackson?
Yeah. Thanks, Jackson. My money is on you.
Thank you.
So I think it would be good if anyone's got any sort of experiences with apprenticeships in construction as well, let us know.
Yeah, I think we need to talk to a provider.
Well, our company who's provided them.
Procat.
Yeah.
Procat.
Yeah.
Someone like that.
Because those numbers really are low.
They're low.
Really low.
They're low, yeah. Then you've got the whole, they don't only finish the apprenticeship. They might finish the apprenticeship, should be in the job.
Yeah.
But then they might decide the job
and
ain't
then
for them.
drop out, yeah.
They might drop out. Yeah.
I suppose you have also got the ones...
That is probably just people that have finished MVQs.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've also got the ones that just aren't going through an apprenticeship, but are still being trained up. And
Yeah.
But that's probably getting lower and lower. And for commercial stuff, they're not going to be able to work on it because they need the MVQs, they need
Well, I'll tell you now that it's getting lower and lower because there's no support from the government.
Yeah.
No support from the government. There's no incentive for us as an employer to employ a young person, is there? There's literally zero incentive.
No.
So
no, it's easier to employ someone that knows what they're doing.
So
already.
then why would we do it?
Yeah.
We do it because it's morally the right thing to do, and we see the value in building the business in all the areas we're building the business in.
Yeah.
And we know that the business is valued by its people, yeah?
Yeah, put people over profit.
Exactly.
That's what we always say.
Yeah. Do we say that?
I don't know. I quite like it though.
Yeah. Apparently that's what we always say. Yeah.
It just rolls off the tongue.
People over profit.
Not if you're Elmer Fudd.
And also, if you're our bank manager, we really care about money.
Or Porky Pig. Yes.
That's all we care about.
Yes, we do.
Cash.
So anyway, we digress. Thank you everyone for listening. Anything you want to plug, Dan?
No, just watch this space for the latest YouTube videos. They are amazing.
They are. Or they will be.
Well, we've got no studio, haven't we?
Yes. Yeah, it's quite exciting, that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited about it. Like, we've got lighting rigs and everything.
I'd say it's the bee's knees.
I see what you've done there.
Yeah. All will be revealed. Thanks for listening, everyone. You can catch us on the usual places.
I'll tell you what we have been doing. We have been getting reviews on Spotify, and we need some more Spotify reviews.
Yeah, more Spotify reviews. Specifically around apprentices. I want to plug that. That's what I want to plug. Like on this episode, give us reviews and put in your thoughts about apprentices.
Yeah.
Or apprenticeships.
I do hope your mum writes something else.
She's our only reviewer.
No, we got another review the other day.
There's a couple, yeah.
Yeah, I was pleased with it.
Yeah. No, it's good. So thank you, everyone. You've been listening to Hard Hat Chat, and we'll see you again soon.
Goodbye.
See you later.
See you later. What a geezer.
Bye.
See you later.